Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
McGraw gets the sign, goes into the motion. Here's the two-strike pitch. Swung on, hit on the ground towards first. Milner has the ball. Looks to McGraw. It's over. The New York Mets have won the pennant. The New York Mets have won the pennant.
Fastball is a high drive into deep left center field. Buckner goes back to the fence. It is gone.
Here's a pitch on the way, a swing and a belt, left field, way back, Blue Jays win it! The Blue Jays are World Series champions as Joe Carter hits a 3-run home run in the 9th inning, and the Blue Jays have repeated as World Series champions.
The Giants throw, swing and a miss, and that's it! The Giants, for the first time in 52 years, the Giants are world champions as they come pouring out of the dugout.
The 1-2. Breaking ball toward left field. Hugging the line. This one's got a chance to go. Goal! Big fly for Albert Pujols. Number 600.
1-2. Chop up the middle. Rojas to the first. There it is. There it is. It's the Marlins win. And for the first time in 17 years, the Marlins are going to the postseason.
Come, baby. Let's do it again.
What is going on, everybody? And welcome to another Orange Friday live edition. Hum Baby Baseball. Robert Hamilton, AM, Echo Sky, and Large Turkey. Zindava is back, and the San Francisco Giants have made a trade. We've made a move. Now, is this huge? Is this a massive blockbuster trade? No, but we are removing one pitcher from the rotation who was pretty bad last year and getting a fresh prospect who was just drafted in 2023 and someone who I've seen who looks really good. He played with Stockton, with the Stockton Ports in single A. Before that, he played over at Oral Roberts, which were a team that was in the College World Series. So I saw him on television in the College World Series last year as well. And the guy can rake. The guy can swing a bat. So, you know, he's not going to be someone we're going to see this year, at least not in the San Francisco. But it's nice to get a fresh prospect, a recently drafted prospect from 23, and to move away from Ross Stripling, who lost 5. He was 0-5 last year. And we'll talk about what this means for the A's as well, the Oakland A's, who are obviously playing their last season potentially in Oakland. We don't know what's going to happen after this season. So, you know, a lot of people feel bad for Ross. It's not probably the best place to go pitch, but for Ross Stripling, he's only got one more year in his contract. It is a stable home for this year. They're going to be playing in Oakland. They're going to be playing in the Coliseum this year. After that, who knows? So, but Ross Stripling doesn't have to stay after that. So we'll have to see. But yeah, it's definitely a team that's not expected to do too well in the A's, but the Giants aren't exactly stacked up either right now. We'll get into their rotation problems, but I think losing Stripling doesn't hurt. Really, a lot of people are like, oh, this really hurts the Giants' rotation. What, do got rotation issues? Really? Ross Stripling, it only helps, and it maybe opens the door for the Giants to still be in on some of the starters who are out there and available. We'll talk about that. What's up, Joe Boyd? We are far on his tanking. What's up, Mike Valverde? 2 months till baseball. Hey, D2's already started. Division II baseball, college baseball's already started. I've been traveling around the last 2 days and hitting up games. So I'm already out there hitting up games, and I just so happened to be on my way back home right when this trade hit. And so I was like, well, I need to go live for this for sure. I was debating going live anyway for Orange Friday, and this just made it like, oh, it's got to happen. So, yeah, cleaning up the disaster signings for sure. Zindava going pretty good, pretty decent. We need to get the channel going again. We got to get the documentaries going. We got to get the stuff going. Stripling is out. Joe Boyd says we are not signing Snell or Montgomery. Straight up factual statement. We are not signing Snell or Montgomery. Do you think Giants will sign? I don't think they're going to sign a full-time DH Doesn't mean we're going after another pitcher. We have to believe we're going after another pitcher. But the Giants have sent Ross Stripling and some cash because we got plenty of it. The A's need some cash, so we'll hook the A's up with a little bit of cash. And we're going to send them a Stripling and cash in return for Jonah Cox. I'll try to find. I might have footage of him. I won't be able to find it just right off the bat, but I'll look. I'm going to look into some of my footage of the Stockton Ports and see if I got any Jonah Cox, and I'll throw it on my prospects channel if I do. But I don't know if I got any Jonah Cox. I might, because I saw him play. He was with the Stockton Ports last year, and I definitely don't have any of him with the I keep forgetting the name of the college he went to, Oral Roberts. So Stripling was expected to be a key rotation piece last year after signing a 2-year, $25 million deal, but he went 0-5, 5.36 ERA, 22 appearances, only started half of them, back issues, homer-prone tendencies, gave up the long ball 20 in 89 innings. That's horrible. The NL fifth highest rate of home runs per 9 innings. He gave up over 2 home runs per 9 innings. So he's going to join who Wood. Didn't they sign Wood? The A's signed Wood as well. So the A's are building a Giants rotation from our leftovers. We got Alice Cobb. He's going to be missing the start of the year. Robbie Ray we picked up. He's going to be missing the start of the year. The Giants need to address the rotation. Kyle Harrison, Keaton Winn, Tristan Beck. The fact that we're even saying Keaton Winn and Tristan Beck are in the conversation as I mean, they should be like a couple of guys who are going to be in spring training to try to fight for a 5th spot at best. But those are guys are like pretty much got a spot right now in the rotation. Webb is the only guarantee. Kyle Harrison, I would say, is pretty much a guarantee. And then Keaton Wood, Tristan Beck, and a few others we'll talk about. But obviously, the rotation is a big issue. Last year, we were every single freaking game, it seemed like 3 out of 5 games, we were bullpen games. And it just was not doable. It can't happen again. It cannot happen again. But yeah, so we picked up Jordan Hicks. Forgot to mention Jordan Hicks was picked up as well, but he's been a reliever his career. That's an iffy one. Jordan Hicks may or may not be able to jump right into the rotation as a starter. We'll have to see how he does in spring training. But we got a super chat. Jay Hutchins, happy Orange Friday. I like the guys we have, but 1 or 2 more arms wouldn't hurt. A couple of bats do. Hope the young guys step it up. That is exactly right. You nailed it right there. Thank you so much, Jay Hutchins. Jonah Cox will probably start in high A. I wish he would start in low A, so he'll be in San Jose. But he'll probably start in high A, possibly double A. But he hasn't even played. Let me check though. I don't think he's even played in high A. Yeah, here he is right here. Here's Jonah. He has only played in A ball in Stockton. There's a chance he'll go to San Jose to start the year. I wouldn't say it's impossible that they send him to San Jose to start the year, keep him close by. So we'll see. But I can tell you this: Oral Roberts, 2023, he was in the College World Series. He had a 412 batting average, 470 on base, OPS 1,168. This is Division I Oral Roberts College World Series team. 66 games. That's how well he hit. Only struck out 53 times at 277 at bats. He had 11 home runs. Not a ton of pop, but he's got some. He's got some potential to build more. He can play the outfield. He can play shortstop. So he can move around a little bit. 6'3". He's got a chance to build more power. And I just liked what I saw from him in Stockton. Even though his batting average is nothing crazy, 264, he did rake in rookie ball, hit 421. Came up to A ball, hit 264 with a couple of bombs and 120 plate appearances. 698 OPS, couple of bombs. Very small sample, but still very promising. Everything we've seen from him is very promising. He may or may not make it to the Giants someday, but I take this trade all day long because I don't want Stripling. I'd rather have a young prospect for the future. And A's are like dogs picking up food, all the scraps. Robert Hamilton, outside Webb, no starter. It feels like went further than 3 or 4 innings. keeping it real. Exactly. Yeah, Jordan Hicks isn't a really starter. He's a great, I mean, he'll be fine, but I just hope we don't burn him out trying to turn him into a starter. S. Griffin 9. Time to get rid of Conforto, clear all the toxic monies they could bring in Snell. Glad Stripling's got he sucked last year. I think Farhan is making room for a new pitcher. Hey, yeah, I think so too. I think we're making room for a new pitcher. And if Stripling goes over there and he pitches well for the A's, I mean, if he pitches really well, that's just going to be like, well, I guess that backfired, but that's really unlikely. And if he does, I'll be happy for him, and it's good for the A's. A's need some talent. A's are in a bad place right now. I haven't made too many videos on their situation, but I've been following it very closely, and it's just really nuts right now. We don't even know where they're going to be after this year. So Ross Stripling will be there though with the A's, and a veteran going over there. I think he'll be fine. I mean, unfortunately, you're not going to be really thinking about a playoff spot with the A's. More than likely, that would be crazy. But bullpen games are completely boring. This team's in trouble. 100% embrace the tank. Embrace the tank. I hate tanking. What do y'all think about trade Cabbage to the Astros? I haven't been seeing all these stories here. I'm just hearing this right now. Astros add left-handed batter, trade Cabbage. Oh, 2 days ago, Angels, Astros making tribute. Totally missed that. I've been out and about. Like I said, I've been checking out local games, checking out prospects. Yeah, so I'll have to look into that trade. Full Blu-ray video, soon enough. Those don't do very many views. We'll see what we can do. This team is in trouble as far and does not know how to run a team. Oh, worse than last year. We got to make some improvements. Hey, guys, it's wonderful to see you guys once again. It will be awesome to see Lee, Cox, Estrada bat 1-2 in the lineup for the meat of the order someday. Sounds beautiful. I hope this means we're not going to get Snell, or we are going to get Snell. We cannot go into opening day with Richards, Webb, Hicks, Harrison, Beck win. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hicks is a question mark. Harrison is a question mark. He's our top prospect, but he hasn't proven it on the long term. Beck and Wynn are nice arms. Those are guys you bring up when you get injuries. I mean, they may step up to the plate and suddenly show that they're for real, but they haven't done so yet, I would say. They're for real as 6th, 7th guys who come in to replace injured guys, spot starters, long relief. I hope they turn into, we need top guys. You can't have one top guy, which is Webb, and think that we're going to have any prayer at making the playoffs. That rotation is not making the playoffs unless shockingly, 2 or 3 of them, like I would say Harrison has to blossom and become just amazing. And then Hicks has to work out. If Hicks works out as a starter, which is far from a guarantee, and then Harrison just finds out that he figures it all out this year, and he gets his command all going and everything's great. Okay, that'd be a nice 1-2-3 punch, potentially, but it's potentially right now. We need to get a lefty reliever. Yep. Hell, bring back Scott Alexander. Yeah, I didn't hate Alexander. Farhan had an interview today, said we are not signing top-of-the-market players. We are in trouble. We might lose 90 to 100 games. Could be bad. Matt Chapman, I've heard rumblings. I've heard Snell rumblings. This offseason has been rough, friends. It's been rough, friends. I'm seeing not a lot of optimism in the chat. Asking a lot from these young guns for sure. But yeah, right now, this is what we're looking at. Webb, Hicks, Harrison, Wynn, Beck. Obviously Cobb, but he's hurt. Robbie Ray, but he's hurt. There's an if for everyone. There's even Jordan Hicks, if he works out as a starter. How was Kyle Harrison's stats last year? I don't think they were great. I don't think they were very good. Okay, a 4.15 ERA, it's not bad. 7 starts. I mean, an ERA over 4 is not, low 4s is not good, it's not bad. I think it's okay. Strikeout numbers were 34.2 innings, 35 strikeouts. That's fine. Striking out a guy per inning. The walk rate, 11, could be worse, could be better. As it's actually about 2.9 per 9. So he wasn't bad for his first 7 MLB starts. It's not bad. 1-1. It's not bad, but definitely wasn't great. He did have one or two really solid outings at Oracle Park. I remember his first outing at Oracle Park. He looked great. But even in AAA, 4.66, 1-3 record in 20 starts. I mean, they weren't letting him go past 5 very much. I checked out a couple of his outings. I got some footage of him as well. And, the strikeout stuff was insane. 105 strikeouts and 65. The stuff is nasty, and we just have to wait and see. He just has to prove it, He's not a guarantee. He's far from a guarantee. Grand Admiral Shanahan. D-Wolf, somewhat optimistic, but Farhan better not mess this up. There is still time to improve this team. Giants should take the opportunity. Keeping it real. Keeping it 100% real. So this is Jonah Cox. It's weird. I searched for Jonah Cox. I don't see like any actual prospect videos for him, which is weird. I wish I had made one. But I never had got around to making it. But I didn't know he was going to come to the Giants, or I would have. But let's see. Maybe we could check him out in an interview, see how he sounds.
Coming into Omaha, Oral Roberts center fielder Jonah Cox sported your mind when you go to the plate. I'm sure you're not trying to do too much or anything like that, but just having that on your tender coming into the tournament. I mean, does it mean anything to you? Do you ever just sit back and think about how impressive that is?
I haven't yet. Thing I like to say is the team's won 51 games, and I mean that's impressive in itself. I mean, I think we're one of 2 or 3 teams or whatever to do that this year, and I think that's more impressive than some straight can.
Getting the All-American nod, I mean, what does that mean to you? Yourself, Matt, and Cade, you guys have definitely been the 3 standouts on the team, and it's been a full collaborative team effort. But you 3 in particular stand out. Can you speak to what that means about having the teammates that you do, especially those 2, and what you guys have been able to give this team, a little extra juice this year?
I think it's special. I mean, you've got a guy on the back end like Cade who just comes in and, I mean, really shortens the game down. I mean, that's really, really helpful. And then you got a right fielder like Matt who's hitting in the mid-300s with 18. That's special.
Yeah, so seems like a good kid. We'll see what Jonah can do here in the future. Happy birthday. We got a birthday. William. Can't wait for baseball season. My birthday's on Thursday. I'm turning 28. Thursday. Nice. Okay, well, I couldn't find one. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy that there's not any videos of him. I have footage from Stockton Ports. I have so much footage. A lot of games I go to, I just set up the tripod and just let it roll and get home with some footage. I know most games are filmed anyway, but a lot of times you can't find specific footage of a certain player you want, or you got to pay to watch the games. You got to pay money to watch the game. So try to get some footage of some of these young guys. I'm trying to look through it right now, but yeah, I'd have to look through my Stockton Ports footage and see if I got Jonah Humm. Jonah, can we get Jonah Humm? Can we get some Jonah Cox in there? But I very well might. But yeah, let's see the free agents still out there. I mean, this trade for me, dude, I mean, it's just something that had to be done. We had to move away from him. Didn't want to DFA him. We got something for him. We're going to DFA him anyway. He stinks. We got something for him. And the good Giants who don't do a lot of deals with the A's, beautiful to think about. Call up the A's. Hey, Lanny, you guys are in a tough spot right now. You need veteran names. You need recognizable names. You want people to come out to the ballpark. You want to show you're somewhat serious, even though you're not. So we got a guy, Ross Stripling. He had a great year a couple years ago with the Blue Jays. It's a recognizable name. A lot of years with the Dodgers. Give us one of your good prospects you recently drafted, and we'll throw you Ross Stripling and some money, dude, and some money to help with your new ballpark. Let's do this. Clevenger, Rosario, and Duvall. I would have loved Zach Geloff. So here's some recent moves, evidently. Tyler Heineman, There's a name I've not heard in a long time. A long time. Former Giant heading to the Red Sox for cash. There's the Stripling deal. Alex Wood signed also with the A's. So they got Wood, they got Stripling. Don't they need to sign Manaea? Don't the A's need to sign Manaea? I know he used to be with the A's. Or has Manaea signed already? Did he sign with someone? I actually thought he may have signed. Yes, Mets. That's right. I forgot. He signed with the Mets. So Stripling and Wood are reunited with the Oakland A's. And they don't even have to move, dude. If they bought a house in the Bay Area, Corbin Burns from Milwaukee to, that was a big deal. Corbin Burns got sent from the Brewers to the Orioles for Joey Ortiz and CBA draft pick. Carlos Carrasco heading back to Cleveland with an invitation to spring training. Christian Arroyo, former Giant, heading to Milwaukee. But I want to know who's available. I don't care about, I want to know who's available. This is all the moves that have happened. Can we see the moves that the free agents who are available? There you go, CBS Sports. Here we go. This is where it's at right here. This is what I'm looking for. Manaea Mets. Yeah, totally slipped that. I knew they got reunited and it feels so good for you. Matthew, Eric, huge trade, just a Giants trade. Just another Farhan dumpster dive. I'll who knows? Maybe in a few days, maybe in a few years, Jonah Cox will be a all-star in the Giants lineup and the center field for the Giants. Who knows? I'd rather have a young prospect with high potential, hit over 400 in Division I baseball any day than Ross Stripling coming back here. I'm super excited, and I hope he ends up in San Jose to start the year. I'm sure he wants to go to high A or double A, but I can't really. It's hard for me to get to Eugene or especially Virginia. But I will be getting to Arizona. I've been driving all over, and I'm about to start a trip to Arizona, and all the way through. I'm going to be hitting all kind of games, high school, college, but especially spring training. I will be there for spring training, and we'll get some good interviews going. We'll talk to some Giants players. Probably not because they don't, but I'll do my best, ladies and gentlemen, to get some photos, get some interviews, and spring training it's happening. Cooper Hummel. Yeah, we picked up Cooper Hummel. And Cooper Hummel's a great guy, though. He signed my autograph, so I like Cooper Hummel. Jonah Cox is a nice move. Taking a flyer on a kid is better than, like I said, better than bringing back, if you can get Stripling off the books, dude, let's be honest here. What is it with this website? Why is it showing this ad? The ads are, I got to reload it. It's supposed to show. Okay, here we go. This is what I want. So Shohei, Dodgers, top free agent. Number 2 free agent, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Dodgers. Number 3 free agent, Cody Bellinger, still out there. A lot of Giants fans want him. I'm scared about Bellinger. I'll take him. That's all we can get. But I'm worried about Bellinger. And with his agent, they're asking for a ton of money and a ton of years. And I just don't think it's going to be a good idea. I think it's too risky. Bellinger, I want for 1 year. 1 year contract, bro, because you get him 7 years. Are you kidding me? That's not a good, I just don't think that's a good idea for any team. Matt Chapman, 30 years old. He's still out there. Potential for the Giants. We have an infield spot right here. We have guys who can play third with J.D. Davis and Flores and whatnot. Shortstop's a little iffy. We can move guys around, make that work. So if we can get Chapman, I'll take him. Blake Snell is the big one, a starter. Jordan Montgomery, I'll take Jordan Montgomery. Almost think that's even possibly more likely. Jordan Montgomery and Blake Snell are the 2 big ones. Can we get them both? Can we go into the season with Webb? Okay, change the order if you want. Webb, Snell, Montgomery, Harrison, Hicks. Eldridge interview, Hunt photo. Got it. I'll do the Eldridge interview. If Eldridge offers to take a picture, I'm like, nope. I just want the interview from you, motherfucker. Hunt, I need you the photo. If Hunt wants an interview, I'm like, I want to talk to you. I just want the photo. Just playing with you, but I'll try to get both from both. Try to get an Eldridge interview and photo, and a Hunt interview and photo. Immaculate Grid's happening. Now, for me, I'm a kind of, I'm not that good at approaching players, to be honest. I'll approach fans. Hey man, what's going on, man? How you doing? Players, I'm a little nervous to talk to them because I know they're busy and they get hassled a lot. I just feel kind of weird. But I'll see what I can do, though. I'll do my best. Spring training is the place to do it. Let's just roll down to some more free agents. Kevin Kiermaier is back to the Blue Jays. Sonny Gray signed with the Cards. Rhys Hoskins is off the table. He signed with the Brewers. Josh Hader has signed a 5-year, $95 million deal with the Astros. So Josh Hader to the Astros. Jung-Hoo Lee is here. San Francisco Giants, as we've talked about. Big 6-year deal. That's so far our biggest deal of the offseason, I think. Gurriel back to the Diamondbacks. Candelario to the Reds. Bader to the Mets. Jorge Soler is out there. He's a free agent, but he's a DH, full-time DH. I don't think the Giants are going to sign him. Jock Peterson, 1 year, $9.5 million, and he's heading to the desert, Arizona, the Arizona D-backs. Justin Turner finally has signed. It's a 1 year, $13 million deal. He's heading to Toronto. JD Martinez still out there. Tim Anderson, I've heard Giants are not interested in Tim Anderson. I don't really know why. I know he didn't have a very good season. But like Giants don't have any problems signing other guys with issues. They don't have any problem signing guys who just had Tommy John surgery. They don't have any problem signing guys who are not starters and making them starters. We don't have any problem signing all this, these weird situations. This dude is just 30 years old. He had a bad season, hit just 245, but I think he has a pretty good track record of being solid. Hit won a batting title in 2019. Then he hit 322 in 2020, 309 All-Star in 21, 301 All-Star in 22. And last year, I don't know what happened. I know he only hit one home run all year. I don't know what happened. But I gotta feel like he's primed for a bounce back season. I hope, unless there's something we don't know about him. I would love to have Tim Anderson and see what he could do, but TA7 agent, Reynolds Sports Management. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Who do we get? We got none other than someone who played in Oklahoma last year in the College World Series for, I forgot the name of the school again, Oral Roberts. And his name is Jonah Cox. And Jonah, really good player. And I think I have some footage of him because he played with Stockton Ports last year. And I think I have footage of him, but I have to sift through because I recorded several full games of the Stockton Ports. And I think I got footage of him, but good-looking ball player. Good-looking ball player. Here's him right here. This is Jonah Cox.
The thing people don't really know is, we've got a first baseman who's perfect on the year so far. I'm going to jinx that now, but you've got a first baseman like him in the infield. Anything in his general direction, it's an out. And
there is this game. It's got some highlights here. What number is he? Number 7. I'm going to look for him.
And make good decisions at the plate.
Turn this down and see if I can kind of sift through this footage here, but I won't. I'll sift through it while I show you guys something else. What do we have here? Farhan never should have been hired. This franchise turned to a dumpster fire. Eric one tricked me last night by saying Orange and Black just traded for Corbin Burns. That is jacked up. So we picked up Jonah Cox, Oral Roberts in the College World Series. Yeah, no, he's fantastic. Really good hitter. Out of Oral Roberts, and it was a straight up deal, other than throwing a little extra money for the terrible Ross Stripling. Ross Stripling. I'll edit you another one together. I've gone on like 6 or 7 runs, and I've recorded them. I'll throw them together. I don't think I'm going to continue to do it. Got scammers calling me because it's actually hard to run and record, and you gotta have a really good setup to have a running channel. That takes a lot of work. We gave the extra money to the A's. We paid them to take. They need some extra money because they're on hard times right now. They're trying to move to Las Vegas. They don't know where they're going to play in the next 3 years. We sent them a little extra cash dough, and said, please take this guy and give us one of your prospects. And it's Jonah. Jonah Cox is his name. And I'm still looking for. I'm still trying to find any evidence that he plays baseball, but I know it's out there. It's weird because most even halfway decent prospects have videos on YouTube from some channel, and I can't find nothing on Jonah Cox. I can find interviews of him, but not like actual footage of him swinging a bat, which is really weird. I think he kind of came out of nowhere last year. He wasn't known. He played at like Eastern Oklahoma State or something. He played at some Division II, very small school. Was okay there. Transferred to Oral Roberts, and then just had a breakout year last year. And he's played very well in the minor leagues since then. So I got pretty high hopes for him. And I mean, without him, I don't think Oral Roberts would have been in the College World Series. Oral Roberts is not exactly one of the hottest teams. So we'll see. In college baseball, typically, but last year they were. Keeping it real, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here. I found him grounding out. That's the best we can do. There's Jonah Cox. Bam! Nice quick swing. Oh, he grounded to a double play. All right. We're loving what I see so far. Okay. I'll keep looking. But anyway, it is what it is. They were hot last year. Yeah, last year they were. A's will flip Wood and Stripling at the deadline for a couple more Jonah Cox types anyways, very likely. Eric and guys, it's been a blast to be here with you once again a little bit. Now it's time for dinner. See you, paperwork. See you next time. Humm, baby. Thank you so much. San Jose Sharks. Absolutely loving it. Let me sift through. Let's find his next AB. Wait a second. But the guy can rake for sure. We just need some pitching help. Giants need some pitching help, and that's the bottom line going into 2024. And if we can get that, a couple of starters, preferably one of them elite, either one of the 2 top guys, Blake Snell or Montgomery, would be fantastic. Either or would be amazing. Let's get to the comment section. I just want the Giants to sign great players. We're not getting better. This was a disastrous offseason. I think A's make good draft picks, so this kid should be solid. 100%. Blu-ray video and running vlog. I'm eating good at Eric's house. Eric's house, yeah. We need to pick it up over there for sure. Yeah, I'll try to pump. I got so many Blu-rays. I stopped doing the Blu-ray haul videos, but I mean, I'll pick them up again. But what I really got to do though is finish up my next bus video. I've already got it, Bus of the 2000s. Those documentaries, ladies and gentlemen, that's what between that and the generous super chats from you guys like Jay Hutchins, that's what keeps the channel going. And my members. Ad revenue doesn't pay a whole ton unless you get a ton of views, and that's where the documentaries come into play and the bus videos. Okay, I like making them. That's not why I make them. I make them because I freaking have to make them. Because if I don't, we're done here. What does Eric's house offer? Ask for the fare. I don't understand. I don't know if I don't. Is there a typo in there, or am I just dumb? I don't understand the question. It's free, no fair. But the team is not good enough to compete. They are not going to lose 90 games. Eric, do you think this Stripling trade will go down in history as just as big as the Babe Ruth trade, since Stripling turns every hitter into Ruth? Exactly. This will go down as one of the biggest trades in MLB history, especially when Jonah Cox comes up and ends up being a Hall of Fame center fielder. You think there will be a player you think that won't make this roster? Oh, yeah, there'll be a lot of players that don't make this roster. We'll have to wait till spring training to find out, but there'll be plenty who don't make the roster for show. For 100. Keeping it genuine. Chapman should sign soon, and we'll see. But as of now, it's been kind of quiet for Chapman and all of the guys who are Scott Boras clients. We'll just have to wait and see here. You don't want Webb to be the ace? Webb's pretty much is the ace. Unless you sign Snell, I think Webb's going to be the ace. Blu-ray video running vlog coming up soon. 36 in the chat. Killing it right now. Thank you guys so much. You know where I can find some Jonah Cox? Twitter. AKA X. I thought I could, but I think I got you. Jonah Cox.
He is hitting all but one game.
Oh!
It's Bryce Betcher going back, going home run.
I didn't mean to click off.
He is hitting all but one game this year in a drive to center. Going back, it's Bryce Betcher going back, going home run, straight away center.
There you go. That's who we picked up, ladies and gents. He might be in San Jose or Eugene. Outside shot, he starts in Double A, but I think he'll start in High A if I was to guess. But yeah, nice little swing right there. Just balanced approach, straight up stance, and just bam. Nice load and just perfect form right there. Just punches that one to dead center field. Very nice. Jenny Vega. Baseball's coming. No, he doesn't necessarily tweet, but I'm sure somebody tweeted him doing something like a hitting a home run or something at some point, which I just found. Yeah, I like Collective Soul. Of course I like Collective Soul. Yeah, so it is what it is, guys. I just want to jump in for some of the updates, and the Giants haven't made a move, and I'm happy about it. I don't care, dude. I mean, all the talk of I've heard lots of videos, and this is interesting because the Giants really need starting pitching help, like as if Stripling was the answer. Dude went 0-5 and gave up home runs like it was going out of style. It was a home run derby. He was a pitching machine. Like, seriously? Of course, we're not going to go. We're not going to. We got guys in our system. If we have to use someone else, AAA, whatever, we have guys. I'd rather have any of the guys that we've talked that are in discussion, any of the young guys who are in discussions as being a possible arm in the rotation. Yeah, they're not the best. Keaton Winn, Tristan Beck. I'd rather see Tristan Winn or Keaton Beck any day as opposed to Ross Stripling after last season. That's who we traded away. Yeah, Stripling and Haniger gone quick. We don't play anymore. Jim Thurl. Eric, I don't think Walker Martin isn't getting any love. I think that kid would be playing second or short sooner rather than later. I don't think Walker is getting any love. Yeah, no, that was I was excited about that pick as well. Let's see his. I don't remember seeing him in single A. Was he with he played with San Jose last year? Oh no, he just got. No, he never got sent. He never played. He hadn't made his debut yet. Okay, he must have been he hadn't made his debut yet. So yeah, we'll see with him. Yeah, I remember second round pick out of Eaton High School. That was a big one. He was projected to go in the first round. No, Walker Martin is not someone to forget about. I know. Yeah, this is a hot young prospect, high schooler. He's going to take a while to get here. Hasn't made his pro debut. So I was like, I didn't see him last year in San Jose. So we'll see. But yeah, no, Walker Martin for sure. For sure. December Collective Soul. Me too. Yes. Subscribe. Not a fan of Farm, but the Hicks and Lee deals are great. Turning Toxic, DeSclafani, and Haniger into Ray. Decent. Dumping Stripling is great. We got to make these moves. They got one album called Blender or something. It's not that good, and it looks like a boy band. Blender? Yeah, Blender. Like that. The cover of that album, like seriously. Seriously? Like this is straight up like Backstreet Boys. What is this? That's Backstreet Boys, man. That's Collective Soul album. That's a Collective Soul. That's a rock band. I don't know what went wrong with that album. But other than that, they're awesome. I do have the album though. Lead singer Collective Soul wasn't allowed to listen to rock music until he was 18. His parents wouldn't let him. Dang. I've seen Collective Soul live. That one album, I don't know what went wrong there. Scott Boras is greedy as hell. Yeah, he is. And he's holding out to get his clients as much money as possible. And we're just going to wait and see who these guys end up signing with and for how much. But Giants, we may not get him. What is Jordan Montgomery? I forgot. Is Jordan Montgomery, is he a Boras guy? Probably is. Boras Corporation. You know what I'm saying? We need to get Jordan Montgomery. Boras or not. We need to get Jordan Montgomery or Blake Snell. I don't think there's anyone or trade for someone. I don't know if there's any other starters that, I'm going to look again. Okay, starting pitching that hasn't already signed. Jordan Montgomery, obviously Blake Snell. After that, Clayton Kershaw. Well, obviously Clayton Kershaw is a future Hall of Famer. I don't think he's coming to the Giants though. Looking for starters. Yeah, you got to go all the way to Hyunjin Ryu, who's 36 and has had injury issues last few years. I don't think that's probably he could be Stripling type season next year. We don't know what you're going to get from Ryu, so it'd have to be a very friendly contract to take a waiver on him. And there's just not that many available guys. There's no one else left. Everyone signed. Even Chapman, he's a reliever. He signed with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Severino signed. Robert Stevenson signed. Kenta Maeda, I wanted Kenta Maeda. He signed. Michael Wacha signed. There's not that many arms left. Are we going to do this or not? Are we going to do this and compete or not? Or are we just going to rebuild? Because I can't tell. Let's freaking go. Mad Bum. None of the Boras guys have made any money this offseason. Ohtani, Yamamoto, Nola were not with Boras. Yeah, he wants to wait. Oh, yeah. Do I take Mad Bum over Strip? All day. Mad Bum ain't going 0-5. Mad Bum's going to go out there and pitch some innings. He may give up some bombs too. But I don't think he's coming back. I think he's pretty much retired. So we'll wait and see, ladies and gents. I do appreciate everyone jumping in today. The big news, the Giants have made a move. We have unloaded Ross Stripling and sent him to the Oakland Athletics. The latest on the A's is we have no clue, but this should help them out. A's fans in the chat. They also picked up Alex Wood. Can we see an Oakland A's depth chart or something? because we got to give some love to the team across the bay. Look at all these arms they got. As potential rotation arms. They got enough start. Holy crap. What kind of rotation? It says rotation. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys. That's how you do that. Paul Blackburn, J.P. Sears, Mason Miller, Luis Medina, Ken Waldachuk, Alex Wood, Ross Stripling, Joe Boyle, and Kyle Muller. They got Trevor Gott in the bullpen. Got a lot of former Giants. Zach Jackson, Adrian Martinez, Mitch Spence, Angel Felipe. They got Danny Jimenez. That guy can throw some heat. He can hit up to 100 miles an hour. He was with the Blue Jays. Giants picked him up, Rule 5, I want to say 2019, 2020. Didn't make the team. He had some injury issues, but he can throw some heat. Shea Langeliers is great. Tyler Soderstrom, good young player. Ryan Noda, former Dodgers prospect. Tyler Soderstrom again there at first. Zach Geloff is awesome. Nick Allen, Seth Brown. Hey, JJ Bleday is supposed to be, he was kind of a bust, but JJ Bleday still hanging around. Maybe he can prove himself there. First round pick, maybe he can prove himself. So, and hey, he's got a nice little team here, man. Let's don't give a little respect where respect is due. Hey, he's got a nice little squad here. Okay, they might lose 100 games, but then again, they might not. So, wish I had emojis from Mad Bum. I guess I can add one. Read my last statement, Jim Thorokill. Love your passion fight. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Who said to read the last statement? I forgot. Jim Thorokill. Read the last statement. People may not agree, but I would roll with a starting staff of Webb, Hicks, Harrison, Wynn, and Beck and be happy. I don't think Cobb will be very good next season, and Ray's coming off Tommy John. Webb, Hicks, Harrison, Wynn, and Beck. That doesn't sound like a playoff formula to me because Hicks, we don't even know if he's going to end up being able to be a starter and pitching 6, 7, 8 innings consistently. Harrison, we'll see. He hasn't had a full big league season yet where he's been really good. Like I said, ERA over 4 in AAA and the big leagues last year. And Wynn and Beck, I mean, I would love to. It's better than having bullpen games all the time. I'll take those 5 if we can consistently send them out there, but there's going to be injuries. We need some depth. We need some guys. I mean, I know the Giants have some guys, but who's on the Cats right now? We need to see who's on our 40-man roster. We need to look at the 40-man roster as well as in AAA right now. Nick Avila's pretty good, but we picked up Spencer Howard. Spencer Howard at one time was a top prospect with the Phillies, if I'm not mistaken. And I saw him pitch. I forgot what team he was with. I was with the Rangers organization or something. He was with Round Rock, maybe. I don't remember. He was with someone. It wasn't the Phillies. But he looked pretty good when I saw him. So we'll see about Spencer Howard. That's kind of a waiver right there. But he was at one time a top prospect. It was Round Rock. There he's in Rangers hat. Yeah, he was with Round Rock. Pitched a little bit of Round Rock last year and 2022. Yeah, he was with Round Rock and never really worked out at the big league level. 7.2 ERA. But at one time he was a top prospect. So second round pick. And just a waiver right there, someone to keep in mind, but definitely not in the Giants' top plans. Okay, but Tristan Beck, Alex Cobb when he gets better, Kyle Harrison, Jordan Hicks, Sean Jelly can start here and there, but he hasn't been very good. Eric Miller, I don't think is going to be a starter, but he's got good stuff. Robbie Ray when he gets back. Kaiwei Tang maybe can start here and there. Ryan Walker can start here and there, and Keaton Wynn, of course. And Logan Webb will be our ace. So I don't like our rotate. I think our rotation's very thin, very flimsy, very flimsy. But I'm out. We got to do some quick. What's it called? Immaculate Grid. Here we go with the immaculate grid. We got teams. Twins. Bartolo Colon. Did he play for the Red Sox? Mariners. Oh my God, he didn't play for any of those teams. Mets, Red Sox, Mets, Mariners, Mets, Astros. Mets. Darryl Strawberry. None of these. What the heck? 2,000 plus career pitching. Oh, geez, man. We might have a tough one today. Let's think here. Twins, Red Sox. Oh, Big Papi. That's going to be the obvious one. Do we care about the rarity score, or we just want to get this thing done here? Tom Brunansky. Let's go for the rarity score. Tom Brunansky from the 80s. 4%. We're going for the low rarity score. Okay, because Big Papi was going to be number one. Big Papi's got 30% right there or something. Twins, Astros, Joe Niekro. I like that. Joe Niekro. The knuckleballer, 5%. Let's keep it single digits. Let's keep that rarity score down. Twins, Mariners. Offhand, I can't think of anybody. Mad depth. Mets, Red Sox. There's got to be a ton. But I can't think of any offhand. Red Sox. Jose Canseco didn't play on the Mets. Roger Clemens didn't play on the Mets. Wait. No. When I think of Mets and Red Sox, I just keep thinking of the 1986 World Series. Kevin Mitchell. Did Kevin Mitchell play on the Red Sox? Kevin Mitchell didn't play. He played on the Reds. I don't think he played on the Red Sox. Mo Vaughn. I guess that's who we're going to go with. It might be not that low of a rarity score, but 8%. Let's keep that in the single digits. 8%. Mo Vaughn, BC is here. What's going on? Micah. Carlos Santana for the Mariners and Twins. Carlos Santana, Mariners and Twins. Good one. It's wrong, though. What? Did I pick the wrong guy? I thought you were right too. No, I guess that's incorrect. He didn't play on the Mariners and Twins. I thought he did too. I thought you were right. Now I got to bring that up. I mean, I remember when he was on the he never played on the Twins, I guess. I guess he never played on the Twins. R.A. Dickey, Mariners Twin. R.A. Dickey played on the Mariners and the Twins? You guys messing with me? R.A. Dickey played on the Mariners and the Twins? I don't remember. I remember he was with the Rangers, the Mets, the Blue Jays. I don't remember him being on Mariners. I don't even remember that. We're going with it. We're going all in. Mariners, Twins. Mariners, Twins, R.A. Dickey. Yes, 2%. I didn't know. I did not remember. He was on the Rangers for years. And he got really good with the Mets, won the Cy Young Award. Then he went to the Blue Jays. And I know he's been on a handful of other teams, but I didn't actually remember. I probably would have known at that time, but you know, I forget a lot. The guy who John Olerud. The guy who wore the helmet. That's baseball knowledge. Bam! Baseball knowledge right there. Very good, Stanley Sugar. You don't even have to say his name. The guy who wore the helmet at first base, John Olerud. I think I saw it. Yeah, I saw the Ghostbusters new trailer. Brandon Belt might win to the Rangers. Very well could be. Malone's in Dava, BC. Mike Valverde. Very good one here. Carlos Beltran. Yep, that's the one. There probably will be somewhat high rarity score. We'll see. Yeah, 17%. At this point, we've already missed one, so who cares? Carlos Beltran. Okay, now 2,000 plus strikeouts. Pitched for the Red Sox. This was going to be like 90%. This is going to be like I'll say like 85 to 90%. Like only 26%. Okay, because Cy Young or something. I don't know. No, Cy Young didn't even get 2,000 career. I don't know. Only 26%. I thought it was going to be higher than 26%. Mariners. Okay, come on now. The big unit, Randy Johnson. This one's got to be 50%, right? It's got to be 50%. 41%. Only 41%. Who else are people putting? Who else are people putting besides them? Oh, Nolan Ryan. Oh, of course, Nolan Ryan pitched on the. Nolan Ryan pitched on. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. He didn't pitch on the Red Sox. Pitched on the Astros, though. So this one would have been Nolan Ryan. Okay, sorry, guys. We kind of flubbed that one. Mark Langston, great angel. Felix Hernandez. It could have been Mark Langston. Yeah, Mark Langston. Okay. Yeah. King Felix for Seattle, too. Olerud, yeah, he was great. Great hitter. Giants do not want to be good because you have 4 rookies and an unproven starting rotation. Yeah, man, I can't argue that. Got to change. We got to improve that rotation. We got to improve that rotation. I see the request here. I wasn't really going to play. I don't even know my guitar's in tune, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's in tune. Not really. Not really in perfect tune, but hey. Thank you guys so much for being here. Yeah, I love the Beverly Hills Cops movie. I saw that trailer. I'm a little concerned. I don't think it's going to be as good as the other 3. Something about the trailer didn't feel that the right. I didn't feel it was there, but we'll see. The original cast coming back. Judge Reinhold and the other guy as well coming back. Play a chess game. Come on, dude. I get my ass kicked when I play because the only way I can this guy's rated 2,100. This is a freaking master level player. You got to be kidding me. Oh, I misclicked. Man. I meant to castle. I moved my king. I misclicked. This guy's hyper aggressive, very hardcore. Plays very hard, and not too much I can do. Really, more or less lost this game because I misclicked. I'll keep trying. I will keep trying. Check right here. Ooh, nice move. I want to jump up here. We're pushing this. Obvious. Uh, 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 can't. Sorry, guys. I made a misclick. Hey, thank you guys for being here today. I cannot concentrate. It's too hard. I'm like 1,500 bullet. I suck. Yeah, I'm 2003. Starting rotation will not be enough because of success, because of overuse of players in starting rotation, not enough proven depth. Keeping it real. The Santa advice was not good. It sounded good, though. Yeah, Santana. It sounded good. There you go, Ben's pitching clips. I made a misclick early, and that cost me the game. That cost me the game. He sent me a... Oh, was he trying to challenge me? Send me a message. Somebody's trying to challenge me. Oh, that's you? Who's trying to challenge me? Oh, it's correspondence, though. You better at chess. You better at chess. Is somebody in my chat right now I'm playing against? This is a correspondence game, though. You thought it was bullet. We can do bullet. Hold on. You better at chess. Let's go bullet. Real time. Let's go. Let's go. I've sent the challenge. Oh, you sent one too. Here we go. Here we go. Let's just see what you got. Who knows? Not bad, dude. This is not bad, dude. It's not bad, man. That you got that aggression going. I can't talk. I got to concentrate. Totally missed it. Holy crap, dude. Dude, that was rough. That was rough. Holy crap. I don't know who I'm playing, but somebody in the chat just almost kicked my ass. I was not ready for that. I thought every time that Ben's pitching clips, was that you? Holy Moses. Thanks for playing me, dude. No, that was a genuine good game. That took everything I had. And I thought I was going to lose. I thought I was going to lose multiple times. I literally thought I was going to lose that game. No, you came with that aggression. That style is I get flustered. I really struggle against that aggressive style, trying to find the right moves, because especially in bullet, you play like that in a slow game, I'm fine. But in bullet, you got to find the moves quick, and it's very difficult. And I had to push these pawns. I blundered my knight. You sacrificed the piece early, And that was rough. But I had pawns across the board. That's why I was able to eventually get the advantage. Once this pawn was won, there's no stopping this pawn. So yeah, you really didn't have any moves. You're gonna take with check, and I was gonna clean up. But whoa! Years ago, Mr. Peter McGowan, who was not the head of baseball operations, made a trade, pretty good trade as I recall, because nothing was happening. Just like right now, Johnny Barstow. Peter McGowan was one that saved the Giants, pretty much helped keep them in San Francisco. So Peter McGowan, baseball is better. But you guys are amazing. For sure. Yeah, we finish on a win. Yeah, we definitely want to finish on a win. Well, that was a win. So thank you for the support. Thank you for the super chat, Jay Hutchins. Today's stream is literally brought to you by Jay Hutchins for that super chat. I'm a normal back. I've been using this background for a while now. We might have a new setup once the season starts. We might have a new setup when the season starts. Five prospects who could debut in 2024. Carson Weisenhunt, Mason Black, good strikeout stuff. Eric Miller, talked about him a little bit earlier. Very nice name. Kaiwei Tang and Trevor McDonald. Some good pitching. So we have some pitching options in the minors. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be a fun year, or it's going to be a horrible year. One or the other. He wasn't he was just Peter McGowan was not manager, general manager. But I don't remember what his title was. What, head of baseball operations? I guess maybe. I didn't think that was his title, but yeah, just like Eric and Humm Baby, spelled the same. Spelled the same. You got it. No alcohol challenge. I should be able to do that since I don't drink alcohol in the first place. Have a great day. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for the amazing support. I do appreciate it. Snell, or Montgomery, either or. Snell, what I'm saying? We will talk to you guys, because if we don't get either of them, if we don't get a new pitcher, I have a feeling in a few months I'm going to be saying
playoffs. Are you kidding me? Playoffs?
So I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that doesn't happen. Talk to you guys next time.
Humm, baby, let's do it again.